Hello. Today is July 19th, 2025. Um it's going to be again another different video. Still on the same topic obviously, but my brother and I had a really good conversation 2 nights ago, and my brother has been an advocate for mental health for a long time. And so in the conversation he was just kind of taken back that he's like, "Man, and you couldn't even reach out to me." And it had saddened me that I had hurt my brother, because that has never been the case. That I would want to purposely hurt him or unintentional. I don't want to hurt him. I love my brother. And so I was racking my brain 2 nights ago trying to figure out how I could um try to get him to understand. And he apologized. But he's like, "Keith, I already know." Uh, he said, I get it, that your brain thinks that you're reaching out, and the recipient isn't hearing what you're conveying." And I heard a song, and um, my only problem with the song is it's really um, it. I mean, it really paints a picture. It really. I heard it yesterday, the first time. It came out in 2021, and uh, there's no doubt in my mind that the author, um, that had to have been fighting mental health. I mean, there's no way he could write these lyrics otherwise. My only problem with the song, though, is that um, there's no there's no the hope. There's no hope in it at all, and which just saddens me, because uh, the guy just dropped a new album, um, what, yesterday, and so I have the lyrics here. I'm not going to read them all, but it really, like I said, it really brought me back to that, my darkest hour. I mean, and I'll get to it. I'll get to um, that part, which is it's coming up. It should it should be this video right now, but this is the second video that I wasn't expecting to do, and but this is gonna kind of paint a picture. Again, I'm not gonna read all of them because it's pretty intense, but it's throughout it is thoughts that I fought, um, not verbatim, but uh, you'll get the idea. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna read all. I'm not gonna read some of this because some of it is just, just not. Um, but I'm a stranger in my body. I don't recognize the person I've become. And what am I doing this for? I want to say I'm sorry to the people that I love. Forgive me for leaving. I never meant to keep it all from you. Something really needs to change. Yeah. Uh, I know I have a tendency to let the demons get the best of me, but it's something I'm not going to let you see. Um, there's so much you can't see. You brought out the best of me. You'll be looking down on me. These thoughts are monsters in my head. It's a battle I won't win. This can't go on forever. Here's holding on. Uh, no, that part wasn't supposed to be there, but I I'm jumping ahead here because I've had some questions. I just shared this on my mom had been uh, encouraging me to share these videos on my social media page, and it's been really well received. I have a hard time comprehending that. Um, and even another friend who really, he can relate with a lot of what I've talked about. But my wife and daughter are the two most important people in my life, and that's not to say my other family, like my brother, and I love them so deeply. Um, but I had to make sure they were taken care of. I had to make sure they were taken care of, and so again, I'm jumping ahead. Um, I've just had some questions asked, and I'm trying to, because I know what I talked about in video 9, and but the problem I have with the song is there's no hope. The hope is gone. The guy, the author, fell victim to his brain and the fight, and so there's no hope. And I'm here to tell you that this is Man of Faith meets meets grief for a reason. First and foremost, God is first and foremost, and God kept His hand on me through it all, and even in the darkest hour, when things were coming to a near, coming to an end, however you want to, God still kept His hand on me, and it's my life has changed so much, so much. I'm nowhere close to being the same guy. I didn't know that I could be as happy as I am today, and I know some of the topics where I'm gonna be going is gonna be the darkest hour, but I love my life today. I love it. I'm not the same person. I'm getting a puppy. Like, I have notoriously not been an animal person. I've probably even had Facebook posts of, pick up your dog poop. Like, people walking completely stupid because I'm not even connected to people just walking in, just random people, but it's stupid. I don't post that junk now, but I'm sure I've just notoriously not been an animal person. I don't want them around me. I don't want the hair. I don't want any of it. Somehow, who I am today now wants a dog. I'm not the same. I'm just simply not the same person. And my brother and I were talking, and he said, "You went through a lot. You fought a lot, and so it's understandable that I'm not the same person." So yes, I'm jumping ahead. I'm kind of jumping back and forth, but I don't want to leave. I don't want these videos. These videos are to point you to Christ and to keep your eyes focused on Jesus, and that's what this whole thing's about. It's to share that just because I'm a Christian, I still have fights. Christians still have fights. It's how you choose to look at it, or how you choose to persevere through it. And yes, things got really bad, but I kept holding on. I kept on, and I've alluded to. I shared the song "Me Again" by Sasha Alex Sloan, and I'm I'm not I'm not that me again. I'm not that person. I don't have the grudges. I don't have there's so much stuff that has been broken in my life. So many things that have been broken in me that I was holding on to that essentially just kept me trapped. And I didn't know it. I mean, I have I have pretty high self-esteem. I'm like my best fan. Like I'm my number one fan. I love myself. I loved myself before my dad, and that's who I want to be again. But I had no idea that that this version of me even existed. I had no idea. I couldn't. I had too many things that were hindering me from being who I am today. Um, I freely worship. I share the love of Jesus openly. The Keith before was timid. So yeah, I can really relate to these lyrics, but I wish the author had shared that there is hope and that it will get better. It does not have to stay the same. Just keep fighting. Keep on fighting. And I think this song, I think I want to change the way I do these videos because I don't my brother and I were talking, and I don't God made sure I didn't hear this song last year. Like I said, it was available. It came out in 2021. God made sure I did not hear this song because I don't know what would have happened. Um, I was, but I heard it now, and brought me back. It's really it's it's a heavy song. My brother said I hate that song, and yet I understand because it is what people feel, and I don't want to leave any of these videos without um, and I think I've been doing it, but I'm not sure. But I want to make sure that I'm sharing the love of Jesus. I want to make sure that I'm sharing that there's hope. Um, and even if you don't see it now, there is hope, and you will get through this. You will. Um, I did, and I'm no better than anyone else. Um, just keep fighting. Just keep fighting. And yeah, I mean, uh, I absolutely love who I am today. Sure, I would love my dad to see me today, but I've come to the conclusion there is zero chance that had that night not happened the way it did, and had I not fought the fights I fought, I could not be this version of myself today. I couldn't. Just like uh, you can't just know how to ride a bike. You have to learn. You have to go through it, and to learn, there's things that you have to go through. I wish I remember. My friend said something earlier. She said, you know, uh, man, I'm not gonna do it justice. I'll hit it in the next video, maybe. But yeah, I went through, and I've come out so much stronger, and I absolutely love who I am today. And yeah, I'm not gonna share any more of that. I don't need to. Um, I want to focus on the after. I want to focus on the healing, and there's hope. All right, until next time. Next time I will start on the the January and the battles that started coming. A lot of it was self-induced, but it was only because I was trying. I'm jumping ahead. I'll get you next time.